What is up, Prince Squad? I'm back with another live stream, and I'm kind of delayed a little bit because I didn't want to start because it was a train coming through and I could hear it coming through. But I am back, and today I got a question for y'all. Do y'all really know me? Do y'all really know who I am? And it's a reason why I'm asking this question, and I don't know if I don't know if anybody has Googled me or tried Googling me or whatever the case is, but yeah, I just kind of wanted to what's up, Scoob? How you doing? What's up, Cynthia Shepherd? I know a lot of people are watching a football game right now, or football games, because there's probably several of them on, but I don't really watch football. You saying no to no, you don't really know me? And it's a reason why I'm asking this question, because I don't know, I guess I kind of being on the internet and stuff like that, kind of put myself out there. Cynthia said, who are you? What's up, Monkey Prince? I am Sinicia Weisinger. That's my name. How you doing, Erastus Snowway? Or Snorway, my bad. Cynthia say I just the lady that does t-shirts. Yeah, but I have been having people contacting me, and I don't mind people contacting me, but I don't know it, because I guess when I'm putting myself out there on the internet, it's kind of giving people access to me that wouldn't normally have access. And you know, kind of like my shop, anybody could find my shop and stuff like that. And you know, because I'm in a small town, but I've been having some people like texting me and stuff like that, and I don't really, unless we have talked before you text me, I don't know, feel comfortable with texting, you know, texting back and forth with somebody that I really don't even know who or why they are texting me. No, I have never put used canvas to put vinyl on. No, I have not, Cynthia Shepherd. But yeah, I just kind of think that's weird. Now, I always tell everybody the best way to contact me is on Instagram. How you doing, Nalasia States? But yeah, I kind of would prefer if you contact me on Instagram, that's like the best way to contact me. And then if we discuss other ways to contact me, then that's different. But I don't know, I guess I kind of have put myself out there, and people are kind of taking advantage, and I don't really want somebody rolling up on me, because ain't no telling what would happen. So you never know what's on people's mind nowadays. You don't know what's on my mind. How you doing, Ivan Ramos? So I don't know, I guess I just kind of want to put that out there. What's up, Lou Richards? Yeah, I know a lot of y'all may be missing the football game to come to this live stream, but I'm gonna try to keep it short today, because I got my crew of boys with me. What's up, Karma Rose? And I don't know if any of y'all caught the live stream on Friday with my brother. But if y'all didn't, a lot of people was telling me it was funny, that they enjoyed it. My brother is crazy. He keep us laughing all the time. How you doing, L Wells? So if y'all didn't see that and y'all want something to laugh about, then maybe check it out if you get a chance. Let me see. What's up, Young Sparrow? But yeah, basically, I don't know. I'm not real comfortable with people calling me or texting me if we have not spoken beforehand, and I have said it's okay to call me, because it's a lot of people on here that put their number out there and stuff like that. But unless I have already spoke with them, or unless they have said, you know, call me about whatever, then I try not to call those numbers. How you doing, Crystal Leggett? Man, Scoob, I'll be glad when you get well. You say you still trying to recuperate from brother. I'm trying to get him to start him a page, because I think a lot of people would enjoy it. And my brother has been through a lot, and I just feel like, and he is a real good speaker. I just feel like God got him here for a reason. I mean, he, like, even though he was real silly and stuff, but he can get serious, and I feel like he's a real good speaker, and he could really influence a lot of people if, you know, if he get out there with a good positive vibe or whatever. How you doing, Shirley's Treasures? Cynthia Shepherd said, did I see the vinyl question? Is it the one about the vinyl on canvas? If so, I had answered it. Let me see if I missed something. Yeah, I answered that. I said no, I have never used that. I answered it. Yeah, I have to tell him that a lot of people enjoyed it. I did tell him, you know, about the few comments and stuff that I had got before today. Yeah, I think he would have a good channel if he do it, but he probably would have to do mostly live streams, because I don't think he knows how to edit. I mean, it wouldn't be hard to teach him, but yeah, he is a trip. What's up, Smooth Girl? How you doing? What's up, Terrence? How you doing, Prince and Moore? Yeah, I don't really have a whole lot to talk about. I will be doing the giveaway really soon. And another thing, y'all make sure y'all hit the thumbs up button before y'all click out of this video. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Yeah, but I'm sorry I don't have a lot to talk about today. I just was trying to kind of stick with doing the live on today, but I have been, like, I don't know, I was really tired Saturday. I didn't even leave the house. I had planned on doing a few things, so I kind of slept in. Then I got church tonight, so not really a lot going on with me right now. Not going to play ball today. Today would be the perfect day to play ball, though. I really would like to be out there playing ball right now, because I mean, it's just perfect weather. It's not too hot, not too cool. It's cooled off kind of early, but I need to make it to church tonight because I was lazy and didn't get up and go this morning. What's up, Cherie Morgan? All right, Cherie. All the way from Jamaica. I dated a Jamaican in college. He used to run track. Okay, Ivan Ramos says, I have to put some HTV on some zip hoodies, but not sure where to lay it out. Is there a measurement? With the zip hoodies, you actually have more room to work with, because like with the regular hoodies, they have the pockets. You know, the pockets are kind of in the way, but with the zip hoodies, they have individual pockets on each side. So the best I can tell you with that is about 4 inches down, about 4 inches, about 4 fingers, 3 inches down. And I mess up on that a lot. It's 4 fingers. 4 fingers is about 3 inches. So this will be your measurement down from the collar of, or the, you know, on the hoodie. I guess it would be like the opening hole or whatever, because I don't know if you would really call that a collar on a hoodie. But about 4 inches down from there. And I keep saying 4 inches, but I'm meaning 4 fingers, and I don't know why I always do that. 4 fingers down, 3 inches down from that neckline or whatever. And you know, as long as it's about that much, you should be good. Jason N says, I'm hungry. Jason, I saw you had the sad face on because you missed that Friday live stream. We'll do it again one day. Jason N says, I dated a Jamaican and I ran track. .304 G Gillis or whatever. I don't know what that says. Curable reducer on white opaque ink, is it necessary? I bought some white ink for the first time and it was really thick. That's kind of the object of the white ink, you know, the thick. You want it to be thick, because if you're printing white on a black shirt and it's real thin, then the shirt color will show through. You just have to mix it up really good. I have a video, it's called printing white ink on black plus a tip, and it, you know, it offers a couple of tips that may help you out. Jason N says you can use like 5% of the reducer. He said it won't thin much, but it'll release from the screen easier. Cherie Morgan says, that's great. I want a t-shirt business in Jamaica, so I will keep watching. Yep, you can make some good money printing t-shirts. Smooth Girl says, advice on which screen print machine I should start out with and where I can purchase it. I'm gonna have some a video coming up on that soon, because I'm like right now I'm looking at what press I'm gonna pick out, you know, if the person chooses a screen printing machine. So I'm kind of, you know, gathering up some information for that right now. So I'll get back with you on that. Hopefully I can have that video out soon. Terrence Cruz said, is it best to use vinyl for a hoodie screen printing or plastisol transfer? It depends. I mean, I think with it being a zip hoodie, screen printing would be kind of hard unless you have the proper, they do have the pallets that allow you to screen print. So, you know, if you don't have one of those pallets, I would say either plastisol transfer or vinyl. But if you have the pallet with the zipper groove in it, then, you know, it won't matter. All of it will, you know, all of it would work out pretty good on that. Oh, Ivan Ramos said it's on the back. Oh, okay. The way I do with that is I put the, like when I'm getting ready to, especially if you're using vinyl, it's a little bit easier. Well, it's not hard either way it go, but if you put it on the back, like what I usually do is put the hoodie, I can't even talk, put the hood down, like where it would be laying on your back if you didn't have the hood on, and I try to put it where you can see it. I don't put it all the way below the hood, but I kind of put it where you can tell that it's something on there, and it depends on what your design is. And let me see, I don't think no, I don't have any hoodies like that. There may be something, I don't know if you're working on that design now and you need the answer right away, but I can try to do a video on that for you pretty soon. But I like the way I do it. I don't think it's really just a 100% correct or incorrect way to do it. You know, a lot of people do different things. I just try to do it so that you can see that it's something on the back of it. Let me see if I can grab a hoodie right quick, and maybe I can kind of show you a little bit. Let me answer a couple more questions because I don't want to get too far behind, and I'll try to show you a little bit. How you doing, Jason Alkerson from, I'm sorry, John Alkerson from Australia. John Alkerson, I'm sorry. Alexson, I'm way off with that. John Alexson. I'm sorry about that. Jason N says, if we win the heat press, I want Hotronics. You see, I don't even have the Hotronics. You see, I'm all budgeted out over here. So it's not going to be the Hotronics. I can tell you that already. Okay, I'm going to run and grab this hoodie right quick so maybe I can help. How you doing, Shandy C? I'm about to grab a hoodie right quick because a person had a question, so I can try to explain a little bit more or better about where you would place something on the back of a hoodie. So give me a second. I'm over here. Okay, and I'm probably gonna have to move this over to my heat press to kind of show you a little better, and hopefully y'all can see everything. Let me see. Let me unplug this headphone jack. Let me see if I can find a place to kind of show you guys. All right, let me slide this over some and maybe I can show you a little bit better. Okay, right here, and I probably should have grabbed a youth hoodie so that I could have had more room. Okay, right here, if I have the design right here, let me see. And I'm sorry, you may not be able to see it as good. Let me see if I can prop the back of this up right quick with a couple of DVDs. And I don't know if you can really see it that good with what I'm working with. Let me see. I'm sorry, I wasn't planning on having to do anything like this today, but I'm gonna see if I can help out. All right, so right here, this right here is the back of the hoodie, the seam that divides the, I guess, the back of the hoodie from the hoodie, the actual hood. So the way I would do is I would take the hoodie and I would kind of drop it down like this, if you can see it on here, like how it is right here. And I would probably start the design probably along here so that you can see it below the hood. You know, the hood is going to cover part of it, but I would start the design where you can see it kind of below the hood right here. And I don't know if you're able to see that real good. You know, I wouldn't put it all the way below the hood, but I would make sure that you could tell that it's something there where you could kind of figure out what it said if you had to. And hopefully that helps. It's kind of different, like with this laptop, trying to get it to where you can see. But I don't really think it's a right or wrong way to do it. And that's like with a lot of things, like, you know, people do different things. Just like earlier, Jason Enns was saying he used 5% curable reducer. I don't use curable reducer. So, you know, it's just kind of up to the way that you want to do things. Like the way that I'm teaching y'all how to do it, somebody else may do it differently. You know, it's all about the way that y'all choose to do it. And you may learn how to do something the way that I'm teaching, but then you know, you may find a better way to do it. If you do, let me know and I'll try it probably. Yeah, but I mean, it's hundreds of ways to do different things. So hopefully that helped you out. Shundi C says, what's the size of that image appearing on the screen in the background? And I don't just measure my images, so I can't tell you exactly. In order to tell you exactly, I would have to get my measuring tape. Hey, one of y'all fellas, could y'all bring me my measuring tape, please? The way that I do my designs is depending on what side. Like if I'm screen printing, these were all adult shirts that I printed. Thank you. These were all adult shirts that I printed, so I used the 13 by 19 film. So I'm guessing I made it as big as I could on the 13 by 19 transparency film, and I'm guessing it's probably going to be about 12 inches wide, and the rest of it is going to be like in proportion to the design. So let me measure it and see. Yep, it's about 12.5 inches wide, and 12.5 by 11 inches is what the measurement is. But a lot of times I can't even tell you because I just kind of guesstimate, I guess. You know, how big can I put it on whatever item I'm printing. I do have a video coming out that may help y'all with that, because I had a lot. I don't know. I guess I never really thought about it, but I didn't think it was hard for people to figure out what size designs to print on whatever they're printing. You know, because I just kind of look at it and, you know, figure it out how big it needs to be to look right. Because, you know, if you're printing on a kid's shirt, you don't want to put it out too far. So, you know, that was just the way that I did it. But a lot of people have been having that question. I did film the video for that. I just have to edit it. I may get it edited tonight and have it ready for in the morning, because I kind of been lazy this weekend. Let me see. Jason says, okay, I'll settle on that Geo night, I guess. All right, Jason. maybe by then somebody come through and leave me a big tip, and I can go ahead and get that for whoever's gonna win. Imagination Apparel says, if I win, I want a Raynor. What's up? Or a M&H. That thing don't work. Go on and get it. Go on and get it and figure out. If you get it to work, I might pay you, because you're a genius if you get that thing to work. Crystal Leggett says, if I win, I'll take anything vinyl related. All right, Crystal. Thank you. I appreciate you not asking me for too much like some people on here. I'm just joking with y'all. Let me see. Nalaja State says, I have a Hoodie. What size screen should I buy, and where can I get them? Because the ones that I have has so much mistakes on it. Ryonet sells some kind of aftermarket screens for the Hoodie, if they still do. I know they used to sell them back in the day. I remember seeing them on there, like when the Hoodie, you know, after it had been out for a while, they started selling those. If you have a Hoodie, you're gonna have to stick with like the Hoodie style screens, and you may be able to find some on eBay or Amazon or somewhere. But I know Ryonet used to sell like their brand of Hoodie stuff or whatever. Let me see. Scooby-Doo says, I will not participate in the giveaway. Okay, all right. Scooby-Doo says, I will not participate in the giveaway. I'm blessed to have all the machines that I want. You can do that too, Jason. You can show me some stuff. What, baby? Hey, leave that alone. Do not touch that. The kids. Scooby-Doo is online. It's not Scooby-Doo. It's not the real Scooby-Doo. You wanna come see? Hey, Scoob. He heard me say Scooby-Doo and he talking about where's Scooby-Doo? Where's Scooby-Doo? He talking about where's Scooby-Doo? Where's Scooby-Doo? You can't see Scooby-Doo. All you can see is the messages that Scooby-Doo write, but it's not the real Scooby-Doo. See this right here? That says Scooby-Doo. That's what they call her, but that's not her real name. All right. Go tell Ao to get some tissue for your nose, okay? Yeah, Scoob, you got him looking for Scooby-Doo. What's up, Hannah? Hannah says, hey, Sam, we're blessed to have your insight. Bless you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let me see. You're welcome, Shundi. Look, we'll get something else to eat. He talking about he hungry now. They just ate hot dogs and fries. Frank Cusmano, how you doing? Frank says, which do you do more of? Heat transfer or vinyl? HTV or screen printing? My bad. I don't know. I think I do more. If you're talking about like individual orders, probably vinyl. But usually when I do vinyl, it's like 1 shirt, 5 shirts, stuff like that. And like with the screen printing, it's like bigger orders. But I have a lot of people, like pretty much every day I'm doing a vinyl, at least a few vinyl shirts. And I don't have a screen printing order every single day, but you know, with the vinyl, a lot of times, you know, I can keep throughout the week. I do several vinyl shirts. Yeah, like a lot of people, and then a lot of them like to wait till the last minute. Like just like Friday, I had somebody come in here, and they wanted a birthday shirt for somebody it was their birthday. Then on Wednesday, I had a person who it was that person's birthday, and she wanted a birthday shirt, and they like come in at the last minute wanting stuff like that. So I would say I do more. As if you're talking about orders, I do more vinyl, but if you're talking about actual shirts, I do more shirts because the screen printed orders are bigger. Let me see. Terrence Cruz says, has anyone ever used brick vinyl? I haven't. Look, I just got into glitter vinyl. Like I've been pretty basic with the vinyl because I really like to do the screen printing more than the vinyl. So I really just started offering the glitter vinyl this year, and I had my shop. It's going on 9 years. In March it'll be 9 years since I've opened my shop, or had the actual shop. I had been printing a couple years before that. Some of my vinyl is coming unrolled. Let me see. JP says, how come I see vendors selling Adidas and Nike and NFL things? Do they actually have the rights to copy? I don't know. You would have to speak probably individually to those vendors. I can't really answer that question. Jason Ian says, I need a bigger heat press. Thanks, Jason. Thanks, Scoob, for checking that out for me. For some reason, I guess I want to say Jason a lot today. I guess since he missed the last live stream, I don't know. Yeah, they still have the YouTube stuff. Scoob checked it out, Nalasia. Yeah, I heard about that. It was like at a church near San Antonio. Somebody went in there and shot up a church or something. I heard about that a little bit earlier. I don't know. You got to be careful everywhere you go, especially when people start going in churches, shooting and stuff like that, in schools, and you don't never know what people got on their mind. That's why I was talking about like the subject of this live stream. Do y'all really know me? Like I had this person that contacted me by text message that was like, they live in Houston, they from Shreveport, and they was talking about stopping by my shop. You know, I don't know if I would really like for that person to stop by here now, because I don't really know who this person is, and I don't know what their motives or intentions are. So, you know, when people tell me stuff like that, I have to prepare myself, you know. I mean, I don't mind meeting people, and I have met with people, and it's people that I have helped people locally that have needed help screen printing, but you know, we discussed it and we talked about it beforehand. But like, if I have never met you or discussed you, I really don't see why you would want to just meet me in person unless I'm having some kind of meet and greet or something like that, which I'm not big time like that, so you know, I won't be doing that. But you never know what's on people's minds. Let me see. How you doing, Palazzo? Um, 304 says the white opaque ink I bought was hard to wash off the screen than the cheaper speedball inks. I got in a kit. Would you recommend cleaning with Goo Gone or paint thinner? Now, if you are, hey fellas, y'all too loud. Now, 304, if you are printing with plastisol inks, you have to get what is it called? I may have to get the container, because for some reason I can't never remember what stuff is called, but you have to have like press wash or screen wash in order to clean off plastisol ink. The water is not going to get it off, and it's also not going to cure unless it reaches 320 degrees. So if you just print a shirt and you leave that shirt out for a week or a month or probably even a year, if it don't reach 320 degrees, when you touch it, it's still going to be wet. And even if it's not still wet, if you wash it, the image is going to wash right out. So you have to use it's just like screen wash or press wash. Lou Richard says, when customers come in for the quick birthday shirts, do you have a standard design template? I have some, like when I do designs, I always keep them, but a lot of times people come in, like this last, well, not the last customer, but the one that I had earlier this week on Wednesday, she came in and she wanted, I don't know, sometimes people come in here with some crazy stuff. And this lady, it was her 60th birthday, and I don't know, I guess she kind of want to be a little younger, because it was a trip while she was in here, because she was telling people, she was on the phone with somebody while I was back here like working on her shirt or whatever, cutting out the vinyl and stuff. She was like, did y'all see my live stream? Did you see my live stream? She had me rolling up in here, and I'm like, you 6 years old and you worried about if somebody saw your live stream. But anyway, she wanted something specific, just words on it, and then she wanted this is how you wear on the front, which I don't know, when people come in here last minute and they have shirts that I don't think are good ideas, I kind of just let them get what they want, because I don't have time to suggest and different things like that, because I have, usually when they come in like that, I'm working on something else, you know, and then I gotta kind of try to put them in there and get them out of here and stuff like that. I don't like somebody hovering over me while I'm working, you know, that's just kind of irritating to me, you know. But anyway, if when I did that shirt, this is how you wear, and then the big, and then she wanted 60 big, but instead of the O, she wanted a balloon with happy birthday on the balloon. So I mean, I wouldn't have made that for anybody. I wouldn't have suggested that anybody wear that shirt, but you know, she wanted the shirt, and she ended up paying a good bit for the shirt. So you know, as long as she paid the amount that was requested, because it was a last minute design, you know, I showed her the design before I put it on the shirt, and she was happy with it. So you know, I let it go with that. But if you come in here and you don't rush me, you get a better design. But when you need something last minute and stuff like that, you know, I only can do what I can do within a certain period of time. And the thing with the when custom, you said about having a template, I have thought about it. You know, I said I need to start having a few different, just already ready to go birthday girl or birthday boy, whatever type shirts. So I will be working on that soon. It's about to be the slow time, so I'll have a little bit of time to get more things in order during that time, and I can probably do more tutorial videos for y'all during that time. Let me see. I'm sorry, I'm lost on here. I kind of got threw off. Frank Cusmano says, cool, have a print machine. Thinking of getting a heat press. Let me see. What's up, Renero 101? How you doing? Jason N says the Goo Gone will work, but don't scrub. All right, Crystal Leggett says she was in San Antonio where all this stuff happened at. Well, I'm glad you're safe, and hopefully they got that situation taken care of, man. Y'all got to be careful and pay attention to your surroundings. And I mean, you just wouldn't expect somebody to come into a church like that. JP says, do you hang tags on your shirts with brand names? No, I do not. I don't have a clothing line. Like most of my printing is custom printing for the customers. The only thing that I really just print that is not designed by the customers, or you know, requested by the customers for me to design, is the Print Squad shirts that I sell on my website. And y'all make sure y'all hit the thumbs up button. I be forgetting to tell y'all. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button so more people can see my videos and stuff. But no, because I don't have a clothing line, I do not do hang tags with my name. I mean, I probably could with my business name or something like that, but I don't know. I just keep it simple. Bridget Gaynor says, I'm not 60, but 60 years old is not old. I mean, I'm not saying that it's old, but I feel like that's too old to be worried about social media. Like, you know, I can't even tell you the last time I checked all my social media. Like, I check Instagram because I have people on here from here that is that sometimes ask questions and stuff like that, and I check YouTube because I post the videos and stuff like that. But as far as just trying to see if everybody saw my live stream, I mean, and going on Facebook, I don't do that. And this year I really had not even been going on there posting the football shirts. Like usually I go on there every week, but I just had a lot of other stuff going on, and I really didn't do, I don't know if it's some reason why, but I really didn't do as much with the football shirts this year like I have been doing in the past. A lot of times when people come in here to get the football shirts, I was printing an order that I had and had to have out. So, but yeah, I'm not trying to say 60 is old. But the thing is, once you reach a certain age, it's certain things that you don't really just worry so much about. Let me see. And I don't know if y'all probably don't know this, but something about me, I want to live to be in my hundreds. And that's why I try to stay in shape and eat right and stuff like that. And like, I don't want to just be in my hundreds and be in a nursing home somewhere. I want to be able to move around and do things. And, like, as far as like telling y'all my age, I don't really have a problem with telling y'all my age. I just think some things I just want to keep to myself and not tell y'all. I'll probably eventually tell y'all, maybe even on my birthday I might tell y'all. But as far as people being old or young or whatever, you only as old as you want to be. But at the same time, I just feel like some things should be important to you at certain ages, and some things you should kind of let go. Let me see, I have got behind. I guess I was answering questions too detailed. Imagination of Paris says, yeah, I'm 67. That's not old.
Are you eating fur right now? No. I'm doing some more fur. Pork chops.
Terrence Cruz says, got to give customers what they want. LOL. Bridget Gaynor says 60-year-old people want to look good too. Yeah, let me see, where did they go? Jason N says, oh, never mind.
No, because you don't feel it. It's already
Scooby-Doo says, I don't like social media. Yeah, I'm not really on there either. Really, the only times I look on social media is like if something has went on and I'm trying to be nosy and figure out what went on, because I don't really get out too much. Like when I went home Friday, today, me coming to the shop to do this live stream, that's the first time that I have left out the house. I didn't leave out the house the whole weekend.
Nope. I saw a dog. If you kill a dog, you'll eat it.
304 says, I'm a noob at this, but is it better to flash print or just put down a white base and print on top of it with the two colors, white and the other color? With the two colors, white and the other colors, blend together. Now, if you are printing with a white underbase, that's what it's called when you put down a white, you put down a white base and you print the other colors on it. You do have to flash it, because as far as I know, you cannot print wet on wet like that unless you're doing like if you print with the white ink is thicker, so it's gonna stick to your screen. Like if you're using a thinner ink, like something like the process printing inks, then you can get by with that, with printing like that. But if you're using just the regular inks, then you're gonna have to flash print. Jason, don't be trying to take my questions away. Jason talking about 304. You can email me with other questions. I'm just messing with you. Bridget Gaynor says there's nothing wrong with sharing your age. It's a blessing to share with others. Well, one of the reasons I haven't really shared my age is because people never believe me when I tell them my age. I have had to show people my license because they don't believe it when I tell it to them. So, you know, I just kind of just have kept it to myself, because then they're gonna be like, you lying, let me see your ID. I mean, even my neighbor didn't believe when I told her my age, and I had to show her my ID. So how you doing, Terry Porterfield? She says, how do you line up 2 or more vinyl colors on a shirt to where the colors meet up and there's no gaps between them? Thanks. One way that you can do this is by when you are creating your artwork on the computer. Children. All right. When you create your artwork, you can make the lines a little bit thicker, so that if you do have a small space in between them, that like making the lines thicker. And I don't know, I want to think I have a video on this. I'm gonna have to do a video on this to show you, because I don't want to confuse you, but I'm gonna try to explain it the best I can. But I'll try to do a video on it to you know, to explain it a little bit further. But when you making it, and it's called, I forget what the line is, what it's called when you do that, but basically you making the lines thicker. Like, say that you have a design with an outline, like let me do this shirt right here. Like this shirt right here, if you had like right here with this black and white, like I would make this white slightly thicker and I would make the black slightly thicker, so that when you put it together, it'll cover it up. Like any extra space that you have in between there, it'll cover it up. And I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but like if you make your line slightly thicker than they supposed to be, like when you print the black will overlap. Like I would print the white first on this design, and then I would print the black on top, and it's gonna overlap, but you're not gonna be able to tell, you know, by looking at the shirt that you made one of the lines thicker. It's gonna, you know, it's gonna look right. But I'm gonna have to do a video on that, and I think that'll explain it better. I don't know, hopefully that helped you, but I don't know if that, you know, if you understanding that or not. How you, let me see. Okay, just spoke to that person. Frank Kuzmano says, I'm 60. Sometimes I feel 106. Sometimes 25. Crystal Leggett says, what's your motivation for new ideas for football shirts? Let me see. When I guess I'll go back to when I first started, because I feel like when I first started doing the design, football designs, I could come up with more things easier, and people was like really loving the shirts back then. But then it's like, I don't know if it's burnout or if your creativity goes. I have had creative blocks and stuff like that, but basically when I first really started doing the football shirts, and the first year they made it to the state championship and then they lost, and then the next year they ended up winning and they was undefeated. So what I ended up doing was kind of going with the teams that they were playing, and I almost wore one of the shirts that I had made a while back and didn't and switched out or whatever. But anyway, I kind of go with what's going on. Like I made a shirt one time that had a list of the teams that they was playing, and I had like an X on it, and it was a tiger, because we the Tigers, and he was in his football gear, and he was standing next to a grave, and he was like, who's next, you know, because they was undefeated. I mean, it's just kind of, I don't know, it's hard to just tell you what's the motivation for new ideas. I mean, I don't know if I can really just answer that question, because it's not always the same. Sometimes it's different stuff, and it's just like, I don't know, like with that, it was because they was undefeated, and they was like blowing everybody out. But like for another shirt, it might have been a different motivation. So I can't really just tell you what the motivation is for everything. Like for every design that I do, I can't just say, well, here's the motivation. Like at that time, I might have had something that came to my mind, and I used that, you know. Or somebody might have said something, or it might have been something that was going on at the time, or something that I saw on TV, or, you know, it's just a lot of different things. And it's hard to just say that, you know, it's just like, I guess what's going on and your creativity, being creative. Yeah, Scooby-Doo says, Terry, that starts at the design phase. When you design it, add a tiny overlap and it will line up. Terrence asking some crazy questions. I'm just gonna act like I don't hear them. Yeah, he did say I'm ageless. He crazy. Chris Allegis says, does anyone have a formula on pricing? And you know, I've been in business for well, in this exact place for almost 9 years, and I just created me a physical pricing sheet, a pricing list or whatever, and then I created it, which I'm gonna start using it for the upcoming year. But I do have a couple of things I want to change on it, but it's pretty much the way that I can tell you about with the pricing is the best thing is to see what the other people that's doing the same thing you doing or offering the same services that you offer, see what they're charging. Because if everybody's charging $5, you can't come in. I don't know, maybe you can if you got some awesome designs, but you can't come in and be like, okay, I'm selling mine for $100 a shirt. You know, if you kind of see what they charging locally to you, and then you can kind of come up with your prices from there. And also you have to take into account the materials and everything that you're using. You know, you want to be making a profit off of everything and marking up. Like if you know, if you have to provide the shirts and you can get the shirts for $1, you don't sell it to them for $1, you sell it to them for $2, you know, at least $2. And also if you have a shop or wherever you're printing your shirts, you have to take into account how much it costs you to run that place. So that, you know, that's kind of, I guess, a basis for creating your own pricing formula. Zachary Baker says, for 2 or more vinyl colors, you can press the first color for 2 seconds, peel off the backing, and then press the second color for the full amount of time. I think they was talking about screen printing, if you was answering the question we was talking about earlier. Taryn said we can't see the image. My bad. I guess I can hold it back up. It's just a t-shirt I printed for my son's baseball team. Let me switch over and make sure y'all can see it. But yeah, it's just a shirt that I printed for my son's baseball team. What are y'all doing over there? Let me see. What's up, Tater TV? Tater TV says, so I'm looking to get a setup, and I'm looking for a press. Okay, let me start over. So I'm looking to get a setup, and I'm looking at, for my press, it's a 16 by 20, excuse me, by Happy Buys. And the printer I'm looking at is the Epson 1430. Do you have any input on those, and what's an okay vinyl cutter? The only vinyl cutters I have ever dealt with are the Roland. I had the Roland 15-inch cutter, and now I still have the 15-inch cutter, and I now have the Roland 24-inch cutter. And I liked Roland. I hadn't had any problems with either of the cutters. The only reason I upgraded was because I wanted a bigger cutter. And I mean, I didn't just have to have a bigger cutter, I just wanted one. But what I did notice when I did upgrade is that the bigger cutter cuts a whole lot way faster than a smaller cutter. But I would say, depending on how much money you are willing to spend or have to spend going towards your business, a lot of people start off with the I can't never think of the name of them. Where you at, Jason? Because I can't never think of the name of them. Like the smaller cutters. Let me see. A lot of people start off with those smaller cutters. And I'm sorry, I can't never think of the name of them because I don't have any experience with them. But I know a lot of people on here, they say that they have those cutters. Let me see. I'm trying to see if anybody's gonna type it in for me, because I can't never remember the name of it. I need to write it down. But yeah, that you can start off with the smaller cutters that they're probably gonna type in shortly. If somebody can help me out, the crickets, like the cricket cutters and stuff like that. Yeah, but if you can, I would get something like a rolling cutter. If you know, the best cutter that you can afford. And if you get a bigger cutter, like one of the 24-inch cutters, it will cut out a lot faster. All right, let me see. And I have went way up. The Silhouette, the Cricket, the Cameo. Yeah, those are the name of the cutters that I can't never think of. How you doing, cameraman? Crystal Leggett says, I have a Silhouette, but I need a larger one. Yeah, if you're just starting out, you know, the Silhouette may be okay, but you know, you'll eventually want a larger cutter, because I know I started out with the 15-inch, which is slightly bigger than what the Cricket cuts out, because I think the Cricket cuts out maybe like 12-inch or whatever. Jerry, what's up? The question is, can you do a 4-color process video step by step? I've never done process printing. Maybe one day in the future I will, but I haven't had a order requiring me to do that, and I haven't really just gotten into it. The hardest thing with the 4-color process printing is the artwork. I would think, like, you know, you have to have good artwork so that you can turn it into halftones, because if it's not good artwork, you'll have issues with that. But everything else is basically just lining up your screen. And I'm sure there's some people on here that have tutorials about, you know, how to do the artwork for the process printing. But I'll try to get one. Maybe while, you know, it's about to be the slow time, maybe I can experiment and do some things during then. Smooth Girl says, has anyone done business cards for self and others? Yes, I have done business cards for myself. It's been a while, like years since I did that. I also did some for my mom, because she had like a flower design business, or a decorating type business, like decorating weddings and stuff like that, and making like memorial flowers. But yeah, I have. But now I order them from Vista Print. Charles Esnack says Epson's use a lot of ink. What's up, Charles? How you doing? Other than that, I like it.
Well, come on. Let's see the Twister Pops. Get up. I'm Teddy. Back.
Terrence Cruz says just trying to make people smile.
Let's see the Twister Pops. I got no for you. Let's go see the Twister Pops.
Yeah, that's all right. I just ignored the thing because I don't know. I just didn't really like it.
I'm Teddy.
It wasn't too bad though. Terrence Cruz said, I never heard anyone say they make a lot of money doing baseball caps. Maybe you can make money when you do embroidery, but not vinyl or screen printing baseball caps. Uh, 304 says, when you get a larger one, sell me the old. Smooth Girl says, when are you going to do a video on Sony Vegas? This is really like a t-shirt channel right here. I guess I could start a channel that I do video editing on, but I don't know. I've been kind of concentrating on this channel and doing a few reviews on my review channel. So I guess I could do like Video Chick or something. I don't know. I mean, I hadn't really thought about doing the video because, like, I don't know. It like when you doing like as far as the t-shirt channel, like that takes up a lot of time having to do that. Like if I was to do another channel, I probably would only be able to do like one video a week or something, if I could do that many. Like with the other channel with the reviews and unboxings, you know, when I buy something, all I gotta do is get the camera out and film that. But as far as the Sony Vegas video, I'll try to do something, but I don't know. I mean, this is like really a t-shirt channel, so I guess I could make a channel to do video editing on, maybe. Terrence Cruz says, how do you guys stay motivated when business is slow? I mean, sometimes business is gonna be slow, and that pretty much with any business. Like I'm sure after Christmas, you know, Walmart sales probably go down, and different places sales probably go down because a lot of people have spent all their money on Christmas. So you know, you gotta take advantage of the times when you have a lot of sales, or when you do have people coming in. Ask them, are you online? You have to take advantage of the times when, you know, like if it's something going on and you can make a t-shirt out of it, make a t-shirt out of it, and you know, make some money then, and that way you'll have money put away for when the times are slow. And you know, you got to be good with your money. You can't just spend everything that you make. You have to put some back. But that's basically how you do it. I mean, it's gonna be slow times, and then sometimes things happen. Like I know like December, you know, it starts to slow down in December, but then like sometimes stuff happen. Like I mean, not that you want people to die or something to happen to people, but you know, you might have an unexpected death or something, and then they might order t-shirts for it or something like that. You know, I mean, I can't really just tell you how to stay motivated, but I can tell you how to be prepared, you know. But you know, once you do this business for a while, you will find out when your slow times are, and then you have to keep up with what's going on. Like we just had Breast Cancer Awareness Month. You know, that could have been a good time to make some extra money for breast cancer. You know, we just had Halloween. You could have did some Halloween designs. We got Christmas coming up. You could do some Christmas designs. And also a lot of people buy Christmas gifts for people. You know, they get personalized hoodies and things like that printed. So, you know, I can't really tell you how to stay motivated, but all I can tell you is, you know, be prepared. You have to prepare for times like that. What's up, Dina Duran? And Dina says, or Donna says, you have quite a huge investment with all your equipment. How long did you reach your ROI? Or I don't really know what that is. How long did it take me to get my equipment? When I first started out, all I had was a heat press, and I used to print out transfers and make t-shirts for my kids. The next step was getting a vinyl cutter. I got the rolling 15-inch vinyl cutter, and I started making different shirts and stuff like that, and I did a few shirts for my church. Then the next step was the next thing, when I only had the vinyl cutter and the heat press, I opened this shop right here, and I got a order that was a big order. There was a multicolor order, and I was like, it's got to be some easy way to do this. So I went on Ryonet, and I found they had like a little table clamp on press with the whole kit with everything you needed, except for the work light, which I always had problems trying to get it to burn the screens correctly. But once I got that little setup, I was printing the one color designs, and then I was like, you know what, I need to be able to print more colors. So, you know, it was a process from, you know, it took a few years. I've been, it's going on 9 years that I've had this shop open, so it's been probably about 10 years or so that I have actually been into doing the t-shirts. So, you know, I just kind of did step by step. Shanika Chambers says, do I do classes? No, I don't do classes. I have helped a couple of people that have needed help, you know, but I really, right now, I don't offer classes, and my shop is so small. Like, if I talk to one person about working with them, I could probably work with one, maybe two people at once. But my shop is small. It's really not, I guess, appropriate for classes right now. Lou Richard says, the problem I have with the larger cutter is cutting scraps. Well, with the larger cutters, you learn how to use your scraps and how to cut out in a way that you don't have scraps. So, you know, it's I have a couple of videos, and I can't think of the exact names of them, but you have to make your designs in a certain way so that you won't have straps. And then another thing is, like, when you have a bigger cutter, you can cut bigger designs out. Like, and just because you have a larger cutter, you don't have to use the 20-inch rolls or the 24-inch rolls. You can still use the 12-inch rolls and use more, you know, cut more of that up. I mean, I have scraps, but when I have the straps, I usually use them. And some of them may be too small to use unless you can do things like trick your vinyl cutter into thinking that you have a full sheet by using a carrier sheet and stuff like that. But I mean, it's not, I don't think, I mean, I had the 15-inch and I had the other. So I mean, I don't really have, like, I don't feel like I have more waste with the bigger cutter. Let me see. How you doing, Killing 9 Dynasty? Let me see. Oh, my bad, Jason Ians. I don't know all that technical stuff, because the way I started my business, I didn't get no business loan. I didn't make no business plan or any of that. I just was like, I want to print t-shirts, and I just started printing t-shirts. I didn't read any books. I just started off with the vinyl, and I opened up a shop doing vinyl. Then I realized it had to be an easier way, so, you know, I did research on that. And let me see, in the beginning, and I can't really, I would have to go back and try to look at dates or whatever, but I've been doing this for like the last, like, it have been times when I have got like other jobs and stuff like that to go along with the t-shirt printing, but I've been since about, trying to think, trying to. Let me see. This one, when I first started doing the t-shirt, the football t-shirts, which probably would have been 2011, maybe around 2011, maybe 12 is when I didn't have to do anything else other than come to this shop and print t-shirts. And I may have to double check on that date to make sure that's right, but well, right now I'm thinking around 2011, 2012, somewhere off in there is when I didn't have to do anything else but come here and print t-shirts. Let me see. Frank Cusmano says, have you ever used vinyl for mask to screen print? Yes, I have. I have a video. It's one of my earlier videos. It's called the easiest, cheapest way to screen print, I think is what it's called. But it's one of my earlier videos when I had that clamp on press. Yep, Monica Harper, I am live for real. This is the real deal. It is 4:41 Central Time and I am live. Getting ready to get off of here in a little bit because I've been live since 3:30 Central Time. Just trying to get through the rest of these questions. Renero, my Instagram and my Twitter. My Instagram and Twitter is T-Shirt Chick TV. T-Shirt Chick, just like my name on here, but put TV at the end of it because T-Shirt Chick was taken on both of those, so had to add TV to it. So T-Shirt Chick TV. And I'm not really active on Twitter. I'm not real active on Instagram, but I will answer questions, like if you send me a message or whatever on there. Monica said, Jason N says, no, Monica, not live. We are live, Jason. Terrence Cruz said, did you register as a business from the start or waited till business picked up? I actually I started out doing video editing. So in 2006, I did my first DVD. So in 2006, after I did my first DVD, it was in August, and around when the tax season rolled around for 2007, I registered my business because I was talking to the person that did my taxes at the time, and she was explaining to me, how it could benefit me, and that I really needed to do it especially if I was really going to be, working at that and making money from that. So I had the legal, a legal business since 2007. You know what, Smooth Girl? I filmed a video of how and why I started t-shirt printing, but I have not edited it.
That's not right.
And it's a pretty long video, so I would have to, go back and edit. But I have actually filmed that. Like, I filmed it back over the summer before August. What's up, La Devalk? LA Devalk. LA Devalk says, when you register as a business, you can buy shirts at wholesale prices. Hey, fellas over there, y'all cold? Because I'm cold. Hey, turn the AC off because I'm cold. All right, if that is all the questions y'all have for today, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. If y'all have any more questions or comments or suggestions or whatever, y'all go ahead and leave them. And I'll try to answer them. Other than that, you can contact me on my Instagram, which is T-Shirt Chick TV. I still have the Print Squad shirts available if y'all are interested. I have a few links down below if you are interested in ordering T-shirts. I also have a link down below for people who... What's going on over there? Y'all loud. I also have a link down below for my video of how to start a T-shirt business for $500 or less. So if nobody else has any questions, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. What's up, Sundry Customs, Custom Designs and Prints? I'm getting ready to get off of here. I've been on here since about 3:30. I know a lot of people watching football and stuff. I don't know. I was kind of thinking about changing the time, maybe changing the day. I don't know. But if I put it on a different day, it would probably have to be real early in the morning or late at night or something, like a late Saturday night or early weekday morning or something. And I don't know if I have a lot of people on here or not. But maybe once football season is done. All right, it seems like that's all the questions and everything, so I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here, and I will see you guys later next Sunday. I will be doing another live stream. My brother claimed he's gonna be back every Friday, so if he's back Friday, then it can be something like it was before, where he's kind of on there while I'm working. And y'all be sure to hit the thumbs up button, and y'all and also hit the notification bell, because I will be doing the giveaway real soon on my birthday. I will be putting that video out, and I will be choosing a winner shortly after that. So y'all be sure to hit that notification bell so you'll be notified and you can enter into the giveaway. And I thank you guys for tuning in. I will see you in the next video. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button, and I will see you guys later. Print Squad out.